I'm so professional.
So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's Section 5 matchup between Hornell and LeRoy. Opposite records, LeRoy comes in with a 4-run record, Hornell with a 1-4 record. Welcome Chris Smith.
The kickoff is taken by number 12, Landon Gadsden. This is just a sophomore for Hornell.
Gadsden takes it up.
So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own, where are they putting that? Right at the, I don't know, they're
it's like
just
31-yard line.
I just look at they're just throwing it off.
I just look at the referee with his hand up, the nearest one. He usually gives you the.
Okay.
Actually, it's the 29. He moved it.
About the 29 and 3/4. Well, Bobby, sorry I missed homecoming. I had to work that night. That's number 4 for Hornell. The Logan Snyder is the quarterback.
Complete.
Yep, the number 20, Isaiah Adams. Was that a gain of about 4?
Yep, 2nd and down and 6.
So it'll be at their own, Hornell's own 34-yard line. Now, did you do the away games, Bob?
Yes, yep. I've done every game so far. Next week I'm traveling to Cortland as Hornell plays a team from Albany. Wow,
that far away, huh?
Yep, nice run.
That's the quarterback keeper by number 4, is Logan Snyder. What he gained about, went from the 34 to the 45, so it's a gain of 11. 44, gain of about 10.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. Hornell in the hurry up. Looks like they went right to the line.
I'm looking down, Bob. I don't see any Hornell players, without their full uniform shoulder pads. So maybe we don't have any injured players.
Yeah, it was nice. We had some players from Hornell come back last week. Dominic Lockwood, one of the offensive linemen, he was well needed. So hopefully that helps. Second down and 8. That noise you're hearing is Chris's headset. It's for some reason, I don't know why it does that, and I had it repaired, and it doesn't seems to work worse. Is that a sentence? Work worse?
Apparently, Walmart doesn't fix things the way they used to, Bob.
No, it's one of my specialists.
Was it Billy Ormsby or was it Matt Argenteri?
No, he's actually a sound specialist. So
that's another 1st down for Hornell after that completed pass.
We'll look at the replay here. Nice pass on the out, committed to Xavier Patrick. As always, Xavier always does a great job for Hornell.
Cowton and Gadsden back in the game. Hooker and, I can't tell the number there. Hooker and Adams are out. Oh, you know what? Remember last game I did, Bob? They did the red, white, and blue jerseys, and it was so hard to read the numbers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I didn't realize what it took to actually be able to use those jerseys. They had to ask Section 5. They had to ask the team they were playing against. That's a backward pass, so caught by Patrick. Nice defense that time.
Xavier Patrick.
Yeah, and they also weren't allowed to use any military patches. So it was the Hornell Police Department and Fire Department patches on there, and they helped chip in and pay for it anyways. So that was good.
I'm just shaking my head.
I don't know.
You can't see me shaking. We can't do this. We can't do that.
Right. Well, everything's branding. Everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I understand exactly what you're saying, but that's the world we live in, and they just want to make sure they protect it. I'm sure you would be allowed to if you
paid somebody something.
Well, maybe not just paid somebody, but really went through a thorough. Did it maybe, I don't know how far in advance they did it. Maybe it needed to go through the proper channels, that type of thing. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite pictures is Zach showing up in his dress blues, standing next to Timmy McHale, waving to the crowd. They announced his name, waving to the crowd, and somebody put on the picture, put it on the internet, and it says, "Once a Raider, always a Raider."
Yeah,
I'm so proud of that
photo.
picture.
I think that photo's sitting in the Hornell High School in the display.
With his jersey?
Yep, with his jersey. And, yeah, so that's one of the things I'd love, and obviously it'd have to go through the parents of both you and the trooper Gleason that got killed. I wish there was some sort of story behind the, because a lot of people come from out of town and they'll be looking at that. I don't think they understand,
right.
What it is.
The YMCA, who named the gym after Zach, had a nice story like that.
Right.
Somebody broke the piece of glass it was on, and as far as I know, that was years ago, I've been begging them. I said, just go, maybe if you go to Corning and have them donate. I mean, they've got to make glass that can't be broken.
You can order stuff like that now. Technology and stuff's gotten better. I know we're kind of drifting away from football, but this is really important too, and it's something I'd like to spearhead and talk to everybody involved. And just because I've had people, even my sisters, when they came to watch, this was years ago, and they didn't know, they wanted to know what the story exactly was. Right. They didn't know Gleason. They knew your son, but they didn't know Trooper Larry Gleason and what had happened to him and what his history of Hornell was. Just a little thing. Doesn't have to be real extensive.
No, yeah. The thing that was at the Y was just, it was about 12 inches high and writing was on the glass. It just, told a little bit about him.
As we're talking here, Hornell has backed themselves up a little bit.
Yeah,
now.
they had I think a procedure on the punt there. One of the linemen flinched.
Oops, I got this. This scoreboard is totally wrong. All this whole time I've had this scoreboard 25-15. So I apologize. That was last night's nice coverage that time.
Very good. But he's still running, though. He's number 12 from Hornell there. Landon Cast has got him around the waist, but he dragged Landon, a few yards. Probably, luckily for us, it was just horizontal. So you and I were talking tonight. Austin Dwyer's going to be going into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
His brother Adam is coach for Hornell, and I'm not positive, but I know Austin works at LeRoy. He's a guidance counselor, and I believe he is an assistant coach. I believe.
Well, as big Hornell fans, let's make sure his halftime is not as cheerful.
Yeah, there we go. Well, he was a stud running back for Hornell, and he went up to Alfred, and he took right over right where he left off in Hornell.
The thing is, now we're reaching that 10-year mark. I think it is. You have to be out of Hornell High School in order to be honored, and you're seeing all those. The
people you and I have done.
The state championship teams now be honored.
I mean, you and I were spoiled, Bobby, for so long. 51 games in a row that you and I did. And we never lost.
I don't see him on the sidelines. Maybe they fired him.
Yeah. And that's a handout.
Nice
brought down, yeah. Who is that? That was number 61 for Hornell. And that is Evan Clare. Slammed him to the turf.
So it is 0-0, not 25-15, as the scoreboard once said. I stream every single night, and this is a new machine that I'm doing that does the instant replays every play, which is so nice. And did volleyball last night, so you saw the scoreboard from last night. But now we're able to put the scoreboard, the team logos, their colors, and replays and stuff.
We've come a long way.
It's amazing, and this can go anywhere. I go to away games and stuff with it now.
And folks, if I can get Bobby to swing the camera over here, I mean, I used to get a little bag of M&Ms. That was my pay. This is what I get now. We're going big time. We are going big time.
And then the Jets cooler's full of your frozen treats as well.
Oh, there we go.
Your frozen Reese's peanut butter cups.
We have a lot of fun up here, folks. Bobby just spoils me rotten. So it's 3rd and 6 for the LeRoy. We got Coach Warner on the field asking one of the umps something.
Be careful, don't break it. Is that the right side?
This is the only Jets cooler ever sold.
That's right. Didn't you hear that story where they sent me a Patriot one?
Patriot one.
Even though the packing slip even said,
knocked down by number 12. Is that Gaston again? Oh, let's not do that.
Take a look at the replay.
That was 36 for Hornell that knocked that pass down. And that's Austin Golnitz. Well, that's a name I've never...
Yeah, Austin Golnitz, yep. His mother was advertising for a couple years. Take a look at the replay. Back to punt, so that helps.
The hands up, yep.
And the home punt is away.
Hornell's going to field it on their own 43, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Excuse me, it's not their own 43, it's their own 37. So Hornell's going to take over at their own, well, they've got on the scoreboard 38. I've got it at the 37, 1st and 10. Again, we got Logan Snyder back at in shotgun position for the Raiders.
Pitch to Xavier Patrick on the far side. Nice.
He's going to lose about 1.5 or 2 yards on that one. Just going over the sheet here real quick. We have like 12. We have a dozen 10th graders on this team.
Young team.
Do we have a JV team, Bob?
No, but there is a modified program.
Is that Graham in motion? Oh. That's not good. Delay a game on the Hornell Raiders. That's going to back them up another 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 16.
That's number 22, or I'm sorry, 25, Graham.
25 is Graham.
Yeah,
he was in motion. He had a nice game that the last time I was here with you, Bob, or the homecoming, or not the game before homecoming.
Don't forget, Monday we'll be live at 6:15 from Waco High School as the Varsity girls volleyball team takes on Waco. It's at 6:15 on Monday night.
It was nice. I saw something on Facebook with all the seniors.
Yep.
Which is nice because Hornell's never had a big volleyball following.
Oh, and
I think 20 kind of gave up on the route there. He should have kept going. That was Isaiah Adams. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Score still 0-0. Hornell's back to punt. And back to receive is number 44 for LeRoy, which is Xavier Walker. And I can't see the other. And it's going to, and of course, the other one, which I think is.
Oh, dangerous.
That was number 30 for LeRoy, Maverick Cook. And he almost caused his team to lose that ball. I'm sure when they do their film session, the coaches can say, don't do that again.
Today's game is brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. Distribution, liquid paint application, and Presidium floor coating. Thanks to all the friends at Strobel Supply. So the second series of downs here for LeRoy.
And the number 2, the quarterback's going to keep that, and that's Adrian Stevens. Looks like he gained maybe 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. It's at their own 42.
I want to thank everybody watching from near and far. Got someone chiming in from South Carolina.
I enjoy that, but Bob, when you tell where they're all coming in from. It's another keeper for number 2. And he's going to gain about probably another 6, maybe.
Adrian Stevens looks like he's going to be the workhorse here for LeRoy. Or he has been so far. Anyways.
Yeah, he has. Could bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, you're letting the cold out of the cooler. Grab me a soda, my soda. Yeah. Although that Jets cooler probably holds it.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's going to be a first down for LeRoy after a gain of about 4. So we're going to move the chains. And it's been their quarterback keeper, Adrian Stevens, for, I think, the entire drive, wasn't it, Bobby?
Yeah. Stevens only an 11th grader.
Boy, I remember how many times I've ever been up to LeRoy, and Hornell got blew out every game I've ever been up there, and I froze every single game.
Remember them and Cal Mum always used to be the huge rivals.
Yep. Is Cal Mum still between the two of them? Either one of them would win the states every year.
Yep.
Just like when we,
they say the same things about us because we went. People don't forget in the 2004, we went to states and stuff those years too.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple years where we were down a little bit. Then we went back to states. Now it's just been down. We went to states there. What 5 or 6 years
back then?
Ago.
Remember they had the semifinals were also in Syracuse.
Yep.
When Nate was 2004, which would have been the year Nate graduated 2005. We were in the semifinals.
Yep.
And the next year we lost the semifinals. I think we lost the Shenango Forks once and Rye once.
Yeah, Shenango Forks was always a tough.
Yeah, they were. It's funny. Shenango Forks and Rye would always win it in their division, and then Cal Mum or LeRoy would win it in their division. And then Hornell came along and spoiled the party for a while.
Today's game brought to you by St. James Hospital and Dr. Ali Mansour.
Now maybe I ask you
Sports
this.
medicine physician. Oh. Sorry, I was just looking at something else there. Got them at 385-3740 injured. They got you covered. St. James Hospital and Dr. Ali Mansour. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Salen's Field. Do they still use that?
It's not that I know. No, because this year they're having it in Brockport again.
Oh, okay.
Remember the year we went to states with Luke Smith. And we played in Brockport then.
Okay, no, I don't remember that one then.
Yeah, Salem Stadium, and that was like 5 years ago, I think, Luke Smith.
There's some great pictures of you and I up in the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we look like pros up there. We can fool anybody.
Yeah.
I think it was me, you, and Jimmy Hillman.
Hillman, yep. Remember, Salem, and come to find out, Salem Stadium, I'm not sure if it's still called Salem or what it's even called.
Right, because it's changed.
Yeah, but they are using it. There's a professional girls soccer team, Flower City something, and they play Seattle. They play big school or big cities. So I got to make it out. I'd like to try one of those and see what they're like. Those nice defense that time.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost the one. You know, that picture of you and I and Jimmy pops up on the internet, on Facebook every once in a while.
It's got the right algorithm behind it.
Yeah. I had Zach's jersey on.
Yep.
It had to be somewhere after 2010.
Yeah.
I remember we'd have passes around our neck like we were pros.
They still give me passes.
Go up on the elevator.
Nice defense.
Yeah, it was. That ball hung up there forever. I wasn't sure if he was going to come down with it or not. It was good defense by number 6, Xavier Patrick. See Mr. Gary Kelleher down there giving the defensive signals.
Mm-hmm.
Still at it even after getting married this last summer.
Oh, wow.
Another right at the little line of scrimmage, and that's the end of the first quarter. I believe he was hit first by number 78 for Hornell, and that's Quinn Stillman.
Yeah, he's going into the Marine Corps.
He is.
Yep, after school. So good for Quinn. Of course, your son. My dad was in the Marine Corps as well.
Well, just put a comma in there. My son was not your dad.
Right.
Yeah. Your son, my dad.
That's like in Seinfeld. One of the killers, he made up the name the Son of Dad or something. It was, you know how they were Son of Sam or something. I just made that up, Son of Dad. So we're going to take a quick break and be back with you right after this. Yeah, that was it. You watched Seinfeld, haven't you?
Yeah, but not in a long time. I've only seen a few of the episodes, but everyone I've watched, they're hilarious.
It's that episode where the Lopper, there's a serial killer in the area or whatever, and Kramer was saying they'd given him all this different names, you know. The denogonizer, because he was cutting people head off. And he goes, Son of Dad. I made that one up. I got to make sure this is working.
I see he's coming somewhere around here for maybe Buffalo or Rochester.
Oh, we're talking over that. I didn't even realize it. Sorry. I got to do...
will help you make smart choices. Contact the Ryan agencies today.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan.
This will be his first pass of the night, and it goes out to number 5, and that is Jackson Fix, and I don't believe he got the fix. See how I did that, Bob?
Yes.
That's very professional.
Awesome.
And Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 33 or 32-yard line.
Sorry about that. I had the ads running and we were still talking. Thank God you didn't curse like you usually do.
Yeah, I got a filthy mouth. I'm sorry.
I've only cursed once on the air, and that was a baseball game when I said the S word because I had tipped over Coca-Cola on my shoe or my sneaker and it soaked right in. Nobody said a word.
I think I've burped and coughed into it a couple times, and you've had to look at me with that look in your eye. Okay, there we go. That's a completed pass to number 33 for Hornell. That's Anthony McInerney.
That's Aaron McInerney, not Anthony. He's my neighbor.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Aaron. I've had a few McInerneys throughout the years. I believe they're his uncles.
Whoops.
So that was a completed pass, but they have no yardage on it. There we go. That was a completed pass to number 20 for Hornell. That's Isaiah Adams. He came back for that, Bob. That was a nice catch. That's going to be, what, a gain of 6? About a gain of 6?
Yep.
Gain of 6. It says 7 on the scoreboard. I'm looking here, and it looks like 1, 2. Yeah, maybe gain of 7. It's funny, the down marker, I've never seen it that far back. Usually it's right on the line with the 10-yard markers. Here we go. That pitch isn't working, Bobby.
No, it isn't.
We've lost yardage every time we've done it.
I also, I had the score wrong at the beginning. I just looked down and it didn't say second quarter, it said third set. Well, I got up here, started setting up, and then they decided, I forgot they were doing senior night tonight, because nobody notifies me. I kind of basically have to ask, and I just didn't even think about it. And had to run down and do that. Didn't get a chance to set up the scoreboard and get everything done like I was supposed to.
Now, do they announce all the seniors, or they just announce everybody on the team?
No, they announced the seniors on the band, the cheerleading, and the football. Just the seniors.
I'll never forget Zach's junior year. They were announcing everybody, and of course you come walking out with your parents. Kim and I are we're on the other side of the fence. They said, and Zach Smith, and we're going, he didn't tell us anything.
Yeah.
And finally, luckily his grandmother walked out with him. So the next year we made sure we knew, because they used to announce everybody. I'm going to go up and watch my grandson play flag football tomorrow.
Nice. In Buffalo?
Never played football before. He's run for a touchdown, and he's thrown for a touchdown. And he's never played football. But apparently he's in the 6, 7, and 8-year-olds, and he's 8, so he's one of the older kids, where when he plays hockey, he's one of the younger kids.
He's got his father's and his uncle's genes, not his grandfather's.
You're right. I'm going to carve a couple pumpkins and then head back home.
Nice. See, there's a big pumpkin shortage. we're really going off the rails here when we're talking.
But we do every game.
Yeah. New York City. I got to go down there Tuesday. I think I'm going to take a trunk full and sell them.
What's going on in New York?
I'm going down for a video conference.
Oh.
For years, I used to go down every year, once a year, and finally, one year I took my parents for their 38th wedding anniversary. And I think I might have told you the story or mentioned it to my audience before, but I had a shirt and tie on because once we got to New York, I had to go right to the meeting. And I had a shirt and tie on and everything. My dad always dressed up nice and stuff, and my mother. So I go, hey, look at Giant Stadium. Let's take a quick trip. So we walked in past security. They thought I was something because they were checking everybody else's badges, but they didn't check mine because I had a shirt and tie and stuff on. I walked right by. I saw Jim Fossil, remember the head coach of the Giants in the 90s. Walked right by, walked right on the field, and my dad and I had a pic. My mother took our picture right at the 50-yard line, and then we walked out. So that's we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting.
Okay, welcome back.
So LeRoy had it. It was third down. It was 3rd and 11. They gained approximately, 2? It's going to be 3rd and 9. 4th and 9, excuse me. And looks like they're going to punt, or Hornell's expecting them to punt. Patrick's back, number 6, and also number 12, Gadsden. And it looks like it's is that 44 that's back to punt? Xavier Walker for LeRoy. Is it LeRoy Oatkan Knights? Oh, it's a fake punt, and he's going to run for a first down.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's brought down by number 2, Landon Phillips for Hornell, a 5'7", 10th grader.
I thought maybe right coming up.
Yeah, I saw one Hornell player.
Yeah, a good block that time.
That was a good call.
It was a good call. And what do they always teach you? The corners.
That's right.
Or protect the ends, I should say, not the corners, the ends.
What they call it, containment, keep them contained. So, LeRoy's going to be 1st and 10 at the Hornell 38.
Nice little dodge move that time.
Yeah, because Hornell had him behind the line of scrimmage. Gain of 5, so it could bring up 2nd and 5. Again, it's going to be from the Hornell 34, 33.
Oh.
If he gets around that, got brought down by number 20 for Hornell. And again, that's Isaiah Adams. Because he had gotten around that corner, he was gone.
Look how he runs over. Not only he carry the ball, then run 50 yards across.
Yeah, to get the next play and then 50 yards back.
It must be their head audio system isn't working.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's only in college in the NFL.
Some good games on tomorrow, Bob.
Yeah.
I want to see that if I get a chance, that Tennessee-Alabama game. USC-Utah.
We got 4 wide this time. Going to be a pitch. Nice coverage that time, number 33, Aaron McInerney.
Yep, he stayed just like we were just saying. He stayed right where he was supposed to stay. He didn't get sucked in.
Or like you like to call him, Anthony.
These old eyes only see what they want to see. So 7:30 to play in the second quarter, or in that first half, I should say, and it's still 0-0, but the Oatkan Knights are driving. And it looks like they may get a first down.
You saw Austin Golenitz trying to rip the ball out that time.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, it looks like maybe they're still short, maybe half a yard.
I hope, something like what had happened, they gave up the fake punt, doesn't put them back emotionally, you know what I mean?
Right. It's just so bad when you think they're going to punt, you're getting the ball and you're getting all ready to do offense, and all of a sudden they're 1st and 10. I don't understand that play, but I do now because they got a touchdown. Yeah, it was 3rd, and I guess they figured they had 2 downs to get 1 yard, so you might as well go for it.
Touchdown, LeRoy Knights.
And that was number 6, Xavier Patrick on coverage.
Yeah, caught by you said the name, number 15 that time.
11th grader. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Oh, no, that does not. They've got the kicking block out there, and that's going to be number 40 for the attempt. And that's going to be Andrew Pocock. And that was good. It's kind of a knuckleball, but it went through.
Yeah, it did. Today's game brought to you by our friends at First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account. It used to be called Casasa. Now it's the new Apex checking account.
Right directly across the street from us.
Yep, log on to FHFCU.org for more information. That spells out, or that's short for First Heritage Photo Credit Union. Thanks there. How about the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street? Cremation service is only $16.95 plus a crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico, the Dagan Funeral Home. Home and Healthcare Services Incorporated in Hornell, 324-4142. How about healthcare in the privacy of your very own home? No need to go to a nursing home anymore. They got RNs, LPNs, homemakers. They can cook dinner for you and give you shots.
Yeah,
It's not the same person, though. You can hire anyone. I thought that was when I saw the script, I was like, that's going to confuse people. I think, well, here, I'm going to give you a shot, and then I'm going to go make you eggs. But that's well staffed. I have a couple friends that are actually using that service right now. One just had surgery, and the other one's got cancer, and they have home and health care services providing service for them, and they love it, being able to stay right home.
That's nice that all these traveling nurses and PAs.
Yep.
I was going to say, he waved that off. They're going to let him. I'm not sure what he was thinking. It was Isaiah Adams. He waved it off for a fair catch.
And then he started
took off running, and there was no knights around him anywhere.
Usually, don't they flag if they do that? Start running after they wave it off?
No.
I thought they did for some reason. I could be totally wrong, but I just thought they did. It's a flag on the receiving team.
Right. So Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. Like I said, he had a little bit of field. I mean, I don't think he was going to go all the way, but anything's better than being on your own 24. And it's going to be a rollout. It's going to be a pass to number 6. Oh, and I believe he's got the first that he does, because I think he's knocked out of bounds at about the 38. No, I'm wrong. He got knocked out at the 41. So Hornell's going to have the ball, 1st and 10. On 41.
I'm going to have you run this camera, if you don't mind, for the halftime thing. Yeah.
Yep. Bobby, I'm a professional. I can do probably a little bit of anything. That was a nice run. Gain of about 3. And again, that was number 6 on the carry, Patrick.
Yeah, Xavier's a good kid. And a good athlete. And you'll be watching him play football or basketball this year as well.
I'll have to catch some of those games.
Yep.
Even though I'm now living out of the county and out of the village, or out of the city, in the village of, well, I'm not even in the village, I'm in the town of Almond.
Almond? No, wait, so town of West Almond, obviously town of Almond, and there's town of West Almond too?
There's also a town of West Almond, yeah. That's actually right off the same road I'm on.
It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Graham in motion.
We'll give it to Graham. He's going to get 2 or 3.
I like the way he just lowers his head.
Yeah, he's a fullback.
Another good kid. Good parents, and he was one of the seniors.
Grandfather's done a ton of work up at my house back when we first bought it.
Oh, yeah.
And good work he does.
Hornell's going to call timeout. It's going to allow us to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with you.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back. It's going to bring enough for a first down for Hornell.
That is a first down for the Red Raiders.
Now, who's that announcing over there? Is that?
That is Mike DeGaetano.
Oh, okay, that's right. We've gone through a few announcers over the years. We had John Wyan, and we had, who was it? Ronnie Nasca was last year.
Remember Glenn Thomas years ago?
Oh, for years and years and years.
Yeah, he did it for
basketball and
25
football.
years or more.
No, that's way overthrown.
He got hit right as he released it, too.
Yeah, he did.
Not hard, though. I just saw the replay here.
Now, who's the basketball coach now? Is it?
Kirk. He's been there for a number of years now.
And then is Diarine the girls?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 2nd and 10 from their own 49.
Nice job that time. And on the tackle is Keegan Park. Number 72 for LeRoy.
I did get that right. It's the Oatkan Knights, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, and the other day I was driving. I was on my way to Attica. You know, there's an Oakton Creek.
Yeah, I've seen now. When I used to go to the Batavia, I'd go through Attica.
But it doesn't. I don't think it has an N though. I think it's Oatka, and then Oatka.
Oakta Creek.
Yeah.
Now, just because I went and made so many trips to Batavia going through Attica, they've got all brand new field and everything. It's in a different spot.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The last time I went to a football game there with my dad years ago. It was grass turf.
Yeah, well, we'd sit, and there's no visitor side now. Everyone sits, and it was packed. And it wasn't a lot of Hornell people. There were only a handful. But their concession stand, I was amazed. They had every single thing you could imagine. They had hot dogs, they had cheeseburgers, hamburgers, sausages with peppers and onions, and I was really impressed. They had like 10 people working in there.
Wayland always had a nice one. They had good French fries.
They don't have curly fries anymore. Ooh.
Oh.
That was
Who was it? Was that 51, Dylan Cullen, that missed that?
I have to look at the replay here. I couldn't tell.
If he had hit him, he'd have
oh, yeah.
smeared him. So the Oakton Knights are going to take over 1st and 10. It's going to be at their own 39-yard line. Score is now 7-0 after they scored their touchdown and an extra point. Hornell has yet to score. See, the Yankees lost tonight in extra innings.
Oh, they did?
4-2.
Graham's got to go low there.
Yeah, there you go. That was a gain of 9.5. I don't believe it's enough for a first down, but it's going to be right there.
You'll see here on the replay, Graham comes, and he's kind of standing straight up. He knows it. He's make that correction.
Yeah, the last game I did, he had a real nice game, offense and defense. Keep your head up, keep your head up.
Double team. It's always tough to.
They heave it up there like that. He's got it. Their quarterback there has a habit of lofting it right up in the air. I was hoping maybe we get an interception on that one.
The receiver fell down.
Well, right at the last second.
Stopped running, I should say.
Yeah, right at the last second, the Hornell player threw him down, which I was hoping they were going to throw. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. That's just what they did the last time down here. It was 3rd and 1, and they went for it on a pass. They probably figured we got. There's their first down. It's the quarterback keepers. He's running through the Hornell, and he's running number.
Another high tackle.
Yeah, number high tackle, Isaiah Adams. He ran with Isaiah on his back for probably almost 10 yards or more.
Right there, you can see it. You got to go low. And that's Hornell. That's basically Hornell's. They've done that all year long.
Yeah.
High tackling, arm tackling.
That's the type of things. One, they'll drive a coach crazy, and two, tomorrow when they're doing their film session, if they still do it in the morning after, I'm sure the coach will make sure he bust his chops on that one because he probably carried him 10 yards.
Yep. And that could be the difference between holding them down in 4th down and.
Yep. Now it's 1st and 10 from the Hornell 29. Hornell doesn't want to give up another touchdown here because they haven't scored yet. Keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Nice hands.
Oh, number 50. It was right in his hands. It was a beautiful pass. But Merritt Holly dropped that beautiful pass.
I think Snyder, I'm going to look at the replay here. I think Logan Snyder for Hornell had a hand in it. Let me see.
You think maybe he tipped it? Boy, hit him right in the numbers.
Did he? Yeah, I just watched the replay there.
Okay, well, never mind. It was still a beautiful pass.
Yeah, it was. And Snyder, good defense. Logan?
Do you remember for years when we had great quarterbacks, they didn't play defense?
No, they didn't. Well, that's when you had 45 kids on the team.
Yeah, that's true.
And not 25.
Yeah, and no 10th graders.
Yeah. And this Logan Snyder, I've seen him do really bad, and I've seen him do really, really good. Perfect example was Attica. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll talk about that when we get back.
I'm assuming.
Are you still looking for a truck? Simmons Rockwell is your pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations. Stop searching empty lots and visit simmons-rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at simmons-rockwell.com.
St. James Hospital in Hornell is a great place to be a nurse.
I like working in the OR at St. James because every day is a new learning experience. There's constantly new things happening, new surgeries. Everybody comes together. It doesn't matter what position you are. We all work great as a team together.
St. James Hospital is hiring skilled and compassionate RNs for our state-of-the-art emergency, inpatient, and surgery departments. Come join our amazing community and fabulous team.
So welcome back. And flag, just like that.
I'm not sure. It's going to be procedure against Attica. That'll back them up 5, which is going to help Hornell, being that they're down so close.
And what we were talking about Logan Snyder, and like I said, I'm not picking on him. He's a great athlete. I love the way he does things, and I love the way he runs the ball and stuff like that. But even he'll admit that he's thrown some balls that he probably shouldn't have thrown. And at the game at Attica last week is, he was just awesome. That second half, he came out, and I was just, I was in shock because Hornell, they were down 22 to, I can't remember. They were down by 22-6 or something. Then really Logan Snyder himself brought the team right back, and the defense did really well too. Hornell was within 1 score. Nice pass.
Well, it's going to be a touchdown for Attica. Well, he ran right past 3 Hornell defenders.
Oh, and did he take him down? He did on the 1 yard line.
No,
you said he's down on the 1 yard line.
About 1 inch line, Bobby.
Yeah,
I never even saw that Hornell player. I thought he was going to just walk into the end zone. I don't know where he came from. Who was that?
Let's see. Is it number 36?
Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Golnitz.
Yeah, it was Golnitz. And watched on the replay there. And the thing is, and I've said it over and over, whether it be soccer, and these kids are trying their hardest, and
they're doing great.
They're not doing it intentionally to be throwing interceptions or miss tackles and stuff like that. It's just, it's something. And like we said, a very
if I pointed out something that I think they did right, it's nothing personal. It's just I'm just calling it what happened.
Right.
Because I've had people say, well, why did you say, he's got parents? I'm not criticizing. I've just criticized that play, not the person.
Right. We're not here to go, that's okay.
Yeah. No. I just want to call it, what is that? Calls it like I sees it? I mean.
Did they score? I guess they did. Yeah. I wasn't even paying attention.
For heaven's sakes, I make all kinds of problems up here. Yeah, that one was no good. The first one I thought was no good, and this one good. And
hey, you were complaining about your own kids. You didn't care if they did something wrong.
No.
You know what I mean? You everyone knew. It's just.
I would never ever criticize one of these kids out of because I didn't like them or out of anger. Or, heck, I give them credit. Look, there's only one. I mean, we got 12 sophomores down here because we can't get the 11th and 12th graders to play.
Yeah.
I've never criticized.
Today's game brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262 for Connors and Ferris. The Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172. Commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Oyer.
Jamie.
Jim. Yep, Jamie when we were growing up. Now he goes by Jim.
Does he go by Jim now?
Yep.
Kind of like Dickie Reese, huh?
Yep.
There you go, Dickie. You got a shout out.
The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. At the Ryan Agencies, insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. Simmons and Rockwell Ford and Simmons and Rockwell Nissan right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal from Simmons and Rockwell Ford and Simmons and Rockwell Nissan. And Mystic Media, your small business digital success partner. Web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to Mystic Media.
Is that you?
No, Mystic Media is Jim Moore. You know Jim?
I graduated with a Jim Moore.
That's probably him.
Okay. That was taken by number 20 for Hornell, Isaiah Adams. Another sophomore for Hornell. Now, Bobby, I see like we've got a trainer down here. Are they like Alfred University students?
Nope. She works. She's contracted through an agency in Hornell, through Maple City Physical Therapy.
Okay.
And works here at the school. She's got an office here. She's got an office out here.
Alfred has.
Yeah.
I was surprised. We have 2 physical therapists. I think they don't ever work at the same time, but they're through Maple City.
Yep.
Who I'm very high on. Every time I've ever gone there, they fixed everything I've ever gone for. Oh, I like that play.
Beautiful pass, too.
Who was that? Was that 61 for Hornell?
And they're going to get a horse collar.
Evan Clare's got to hold that. He's got to hold that block for just a second longer.
Yeah.
Because I like that play.
Yeah, it was a nice touch by Snyder that time. Like I said, he's one of those players, and there's a few other players on this team. I play another 6 games.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's too short of a season because they're just getting better and better and better. And like I said, I've seen flashes of excellent play out of these guys.
Well, that's a nice gain of 15 for that penalty. Scoring a 1st and 10, and Hornell is now on the Oakton Knight half of the field, thanks to that 15-yard penalty.
Nice comeback that time by McInerney.
Did he step out of bounds? No.
I don't know. We're going to take a look here. It looked like
he stepped out, but there was no referee on that side of the field.
My scoreboard is blocking it, unfortunately. Nice pass, nice comeback there. Snyder shines too. The comeback with remember the old button hooks when we were kids and playing the button hook comeback, especially when he's got to run and the offensive line may not hold their blocks as long, and he's got a scramble.
It's the only pass that was ever thrown to me when I played varsity, and I caught it against Waverly.
Was the button?
Last play of the game.
Today's game is brought to you by your friends at Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. In fact, Monday I'll be taking my car up there to get an oil change, lube and oil change, and tire rotation. So thanks all the guys up there. Yeah. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice. Proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Gray Manufacturing Industries, Transit Industry Engineering Consulting and Manufacturing since 2006, providing goods and technical services to the transit authorities. Thanks everybody at Gray Manufacturing. Wine Cow Practic, over 30 years experience of back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Chikowski at Wine Cow Practic.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for Hornell. You know, I know I don't usually say this, but I think I'd keep it in the air, Bobby.
I do too.
I said, the line's got to hold their blocks a little bit.
And they're going to get a hold, and it's going to be an interception.
You see flags like that, usually there's a block in the back. So I think we're going to probably have a hold on the offense and a block in the back by the Oatkan Knights. Yep, hold on to Hornell.
And it's going to be after the interception.
Right.
For the defensive.
I didn't see the block in the back, but I'm just assuming that's what it usually is.
Now there's an ill-advised pass. Shouldn't have thrown it.
Yeah, no, because there was nobody even close to it for Hornell.
And he's got speed too, Snyder does, where he can just run it.
Yeah.
Run the ball. Halftime, like we said.
What do we got? 29 seconds to halftime, which we're going to have the Hornell Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a block in the back on the Oatkan Knights, and it was a holding on Hornell. But unfortunately, it was their penalty was after the interception. Who's that for Hornell, number 51 there, Cullen? He's limping around pretty bad out there.
Second this.
Yeah, Oatkan Knights are just going to take a knee. So the end of the first half is going to be the Oatkan Knights 13, Hornell 0.
That's a half. To the score. The Hornell Raiders 0, LeRoy Knights 13.
Do you or someone you know have a sports injury? An expert team is now available at St. James Hospital. Our sports medicine team treats a wide range of orthopedic conditions for people of all ages. We offer surgical and non-surgical options, as well as rehab to help you recover as quickly as possible. Whether you're a serious athlete, weekend warrior, or dealing with aches and pains of daily life, our expert team is here for you. Let us help you get back in the game.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. No one likes shopping for insurance. It's complicated. That's where the Ryan Agencies step in. As your personal insurance shoppers, they wade through dozens of top companies to find your best insurance value. Let good people help you make smart choices. Contact the Ryan Agencies today.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Test. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Start off our halftime festivities. We have Kathy Kittle from the Hornell Alumni Association in our 50 drawing. Tonight's drawing is for $300. And the winning number is 711360. 711360. Our second drawing for an Applebee's gift card. Winning number 994754. 994754. You'll be playing your prizes at the concession stand. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hornell High School Alumni Association's annual Sports Hall of Fame induction. My name is Michael Daytona, and it is a pleasure to once again host tonight's ceremony. We have 6 very deserving inductees who, in addition to tonight's recognition, will be honored at the Hall of Fame induction dinner tomorrow night at the main place, starting at 5 p.m. Also, there will be a reception this evening immediately following the conclusion of the game at the Carducci Lodge on Erie Avenue. We're going to change our order up just a little bit. Our first honoree tonight is Austin Dwyer. Austin is a 2010 Hornell graduate who excelled in football, wrestling, and track. He earned a total of 11 varsity letters throughout his high school career. Here we go. In the sport of football, Austin was a two-way starter, playing running back and quarterback in the 2000 and 2009 seasons. He was a 2-time first-team LCAA All-Star. As a senior, Austin was team captain and led Hornell to the first ever state championship title in 2009. Austin rushed a total of 319 times for 2,836 yards and 37 touchdowns his senior year. He broke the Section 5 single-season rushing record, the Hornell High School single-season rushing record, and the school record for most touchdowns in a season. He broke the New York State tournament record for most rushing yards in a game, with 399 in the state semifinals versus West Hill. In the playoffs, he was awarded the following 2009 Section 5 Class B Offensive Player of the Year, Section 5 Class B MVP, New York State Far West Regional Most Valuable Offensive Player, and the New York State Class B Championship MVP. He was selected to play in the Section 5 NEMEAT All-Star Game and the Upstate versus Downstate All-Star Game. At the conclusion of the 2009 season, Austin earned first-team All-State honors and was chosen as the New York State Class B Player of the Year and All Greater Rochester Player of the Year. He finished his high school career with 518 carries for 4,381 yards and 54 touchdowns. He also added 87 tackles and 4 interceptions on defense. Austin was also a 5-year starter on the wrestling team. He was team captain all 5 years, freshman through senior years, 4 years. In his senior season, he broke the school record for most wins in a career with 180 victories. He had a career record of 180 and 36. He was a 2008 and 2009 All Greater Rochester All-Star selection. He was a 3-time LCAA champion at 135, 145, and 152 pounds, and was awarded as Most Outstanding Wrestler as a senior. He was also a three-time sectional champion at 130, 140, and 145 pounds. In 2009, he was awarded the Section 5 Triple B Most Outstanding Wrestler. He was runner-up at the Section 5 state qualifier in 08 and 09. Austin earned two trips to the New York State Championship, once as a wild card in his junior year, and as a senior, he punched the ticket to Albany by winning the Section 5 state qualifier at 152 pounds. He went on to place fourth at the New York State Championship tournament. In the sport of track, Austin was a 3-year letter winner, competing as a sprinter in the 100, 200, and the 4x100 meter relay. He earned multiple dual meet victories and top 6 finishes while entering the 4x1. As a senior, he also qualified for the Section 5 meter champions. Austin was selected as the 2010 Rochester Press Club Male Athlete of the Year, 2010 Livingston County Male Athlete of the Year, the 2010 Hornell Evening Tribune Male Athlete of the Year, the Ernie Ryan Work Ethic Award, and the James Fagan Character Award winner. After graduating from Hornell, Austin attended Elton University, where he was a 4-year starter as a running back on their football team. As a freshman, he was selected as the Empire 8 Rookie of the Year and the ECAC Rookie of the Year. During his freshman year, he broke the single-season rushing record, rushing for 1,416 yards and leading his team to the Elite Eight NCAA tournament. He helped his team to 2 ECAC championship bowl wins and ranks 4th all-time in rushing. He was 3-time Empire 8 All-Star, first team honors twice. He served as team captain his junior and senior year, and he earned a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in school counseling from Elton University. The son of Mary Kay and Joe Dwyer, he's employed as a counselor at LeRoy High School, where he coaches wrestling and track and field. He currently coaches the football at McQuaid Jesuit High School and is a Section 5 wrestling official, where Austin resides in Rochester with his fiancée, Carrie Bellavia. Let's hear it for Austin. All right, to continue. Ricky Mobley is a 1970 graduate of Hornell High School, where he excelled in football and track and field. A versatile player in football, Rick started as a defensive end, safety, and cornerback. On offense, he was his team's starting wingback. He was a team captain and won the Golden Helmet MVP award twice. In track and field, he was a team captain as well. As a sprinter, he set the school record in the event 220-yard dash his senior year. And he was an integral part of the 880-yard relay team that finished second overall at the New York State 1974 New York State Championship meet. Rick continued his football career at Hamilton College, starting every game of his 4-year career for safety for the Continentals. He set numerous records while at Hamilton, including most interceptions in a single season, most interceptions in a career, and the longest interception returned for a touchdown, 103 yards. In his junior year, he was second in the NCAA Division III for interceptions. He received invitations to try out for both the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. In 1979, Rick graduated with a degree in history. He earned a master's in divinity from Commonwealth Theological Seminary in 1982, and his JD from Boston University Law School in 1988. In 1977, Rick earned his Doctor of Ministry from Trinity Bible College. Rick married Toby Gillespie in 1980. They have served together as co-pastors for 39 years in Boston and Cleveland. They have 4 children, Samantha, Anita, Keon, and Sharon. They have also served as foster parents for 25 years. Together, their goal is to bring their love of Christ into the lives of others. Rick is retired from his ministry, but still is an active warrior. Brandon Potter is a 2006 graduate of Hornell, an outstanding runner. He excelled in cross country, indoor, and outdoor track and field, all while earning 13 varsity letters. He was an integral member of the Red Raider teams that won 3 outdoor and 1 indoor sectional title. In cross country, Brandon was a 3-time Livingston County All-Star from 2003 through 2005 and earned 3 Section 5 Class B patches with his top 10 finishes. In indoor track and field, Brandon was a 2-time Rochester Winter Track League All-League honoree, a sectional champion in the 1,000-meter run, and competed at the New York State Track and Field Championships. He was also a key member of both the Section 5 Championship 1,600-meter and 3,200-meter relay teams. The 3,200-meter relay team broke the school record with a time of 8:18 at the New York State Track and Field Championship Meet. Brandon competed in outdoor track and field from 8th through 12th grade. He was a 4-time Livingston County All-Star and is one of the most versatile runners to ever compete for the Red Raiders. He won or placed in the top 3 in every event, from the 100-meter dash to the 3,200-meter run, from the 400 hurdles to the steeplechase, and he ran on all 3 relays. He was a sectional champion multiple times, including the 400-meter hurdles, and advanced to the New York State Track and Field Championship 4 times. And he was part of the school's 3,200-meter relay that finished 2nd at the state meet while setting a school record of 8:01 that still stands today. A sub-200 800 runner, Brandon was selected to represent Western New York in the Empire State Games. Brandon currently resides in Canasteel and is a local convert. Isaac Spike is a 2010 graduate of Hornell High School. He earned 10 varsity letters in football, indoor, and outdoor track and field. Isaac was a starter and a team captain for the Hornell football team from 2008 to 2009. In 2008, he started as defensive end and tight end after transitioning from tackle. He was awarded first team All-County. Isaac started as a defensive end and offensive tackle in the 2009 season. Again, first team All-County, first team All-State, and All-Greater Rochester. He played in the Eddie Mead and New York State All-Star games. Isaac also played a major role in the first state championship win over Nanuet High School. Isaac was named the offensive lineman of the game in the Section 5 championship as well. He was also a diver for the Hornell swim team from 2006 to 2008 and was undefeated. He placed 2nd in sectionals and 3rd at the New York State qualifier meet as a German. In track and field, Isaac Spike dominated the LCAA in Section 5 competition for the Red Raiders. He was a team captain both years. His junior year, he was Wellsville Spring Day champion in the shot. He was first at the LCAA championship meet and first in Section 5 meet. In 2010, Isaac was undefeated in the shot during his senior year in LCAA dual meet competition. He placed first at the Hornell Invitational with a throw of 52 feet 7 inches. He won Spring Day and he was also third in the discus. At the LCAA championship meet, he was first in the shot and third in the discus. At the Section 5 meet, Isaac placed third in the shot with his career best 52 feet 7.5 inches and placed third in the discus. He was also a third place finisher at the state qualifier meet. Isaac attended Alfred State College, where he played defensive end and center for the Pioneers. He went on to Industrial Control School and works for Horizon Solutions as an automation and electrical salesman. He resides in Hornell with his wife Brianna and their 4 children, Liam, Aurora, Olivia, and Piper, and their furry pets, Brian, Hazel, and Harper. Dylan Dunn is a 2008 graduate of Hornell High School, where he started for the Red Raiders on the basketball court, the football field, the baseball diamond, and the soccer field. Dylan earned 9 varsity letters and won 4 sectional championships and 2 state championships. As a sophomore, he played a major role for the varsity basketball team. On the hardwood, he was known for his physicality at the rim and explosiveness on the perimeter. This earned him Livingston County Super 18 and the second team Grade 8 recognition, while also being named to the first team Livingston All-Stars. Dylan appeared on the football field as a junior after transitioning from his role as a goalkeeper on the soccer team. He quickly assumed an important role on the football team and was named the starter on offense and the defensive side of the ball, as safety and wide receiver. He also performed the kicking duties for the Red Raiders, setting a Hornell High School record for most PATs. His contributions were immediately felt, and his leadership earned him captain as a senior. Dylan was a crucial member of the 2011 and 2012 sectional and state championship teams. He was also recognized as 2-time Livingston County All-Star. Dylan started for the Red Raiders each spring on the baseball diamond, where he found a home behind the plate. Dylan paced the team with a .500 batting average as a junior and senior, accumulating 7 home runs, 45 RBIs. In 2011, Dylan led the Red Raiders to a Class B sectional championship, where he turned an MVP and named Section 5 Class B Player of the Year. He was the first Hornell player to earn such honors since 2003. Dylan also received 13 All-New York State team honors. Dylan's high school success earned him an opportunity to play at Hagerstown Community College in Maryland, where he earned first team All-Region honors. Dylan concluded his baseball career as the starting catcher for the Division I St. Bonaventure Bonnies, where he started 86 games and slugged 700 home runs in the 2014 and 15 seasons. Dylan currently resides in Indian Rock Beach, Florida. Finally, Dominic Scavo, a 2012 graduate of Hornell High School, where he earned 9 varsity letters in football, basketball, and baseball. He also the Red Raiders earned 3 sectional championships and 3 New York State championship titles. Dominic appeared on the baseball field as a freshman. He paced the team in home runs while pitching and playing all multiple positions around the infield. Dominic first suited up for the Red Raider basketball team as a sophomore. Beginning his junior year, he paced the Red Raiders, averaging nearly 11 points a game and leading the team with 8 rebounds per game. He was named second team Grade 8. In his junior year, he averaged double-digit points and led the team in rebounding. His physicality and the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter and beat defenders to the rim off the dribble resulted in great success on the court. Dominic was recognized as first team Grade 8 honors, along with receiving honors as a Livingston County All-Star. And finally, every August through November, Dominic was on the football field as quarterback for the Red Raiders. He helped lead the team to 3 state championships and became Hornell's most decorated quarterback in history. As a sophomore, Dominic led the Red Raiders to an undefeated 13-0 record and the school's first ever New York State Class B championship as defeating the Nanuet High School. Dominic was named the team captain as a junior and went on to be named MVP in the state championship game after throwing 1 touchdown and rushing for 2 others en route to the school's 2nd straight 13-0 season and 2nd straight state title. As a senior captain, he passed for 1,336 yards with 15 touchdowns and rushed for an additional 15 touchdowns while securing the school's 3rd straight undefeated season in the state Class B championship. In the final game of his career, the Red Raiders defeated Croton Harmon by 22-6 after a huge second quarter scoring outburst started by Dominic's 24-yard touchdown run. Upon the conclusion of his senior football season, Dominic had accumulated a perfect 39-0 record, 3 sectional titles, and 3 Class B New York State championships. Over three seasons, he threw for 3,523 yards and 46 touchdowns. And had an amazing 71% completion percentage, while scrambling and running for 979 yards and 35 scores on 182 attempts. Dominic earned recognition each season for success, including honors as New York State Class B Player of the Year in 2011, First Team All-New York State 2010 and 11, First Team All-Greater Rochester 2010 and 11, and All-Greater Rochester Player of the Year in 2011, and a Livingston County All-Star 2009, 10, and 11. Dominic received the Hornell Evening Tribune Male Athlete of the Year Award and was honored as our local Athlete of the Year at Hornell Sports Night. Dominic graduated from Elkhorn University and continued at Stetson University and earned the College of Law in Gulfport, Florida, where he received his Juris Doctorate and graduated with honors. Dominic currently resides in St. Petersburg, Florida, where he practices law for the firm of Morgan & Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, the inductee class of 2022. Let's hear it for these amazing athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to now introduce the 2022 Red Raider Marching Band. This year's show features black performers from the 60s and the 1970s. The Red Raiders start off with the Jackson 5 hit, I Want You Back. The next number is on Broadway, featuring senior Trey Woolwine on trumpet solo, and Tennille Condon on color guard. If those first two weren't enough to get your feet moving, this next one will. First performed by Otis Redding, this song was made famous by the one and only Miss Aretha Franklin. Respect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 2022 Marching Red Raiders. Show them some love and a little R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Nice job, Red Raiders.
Are you still looking for a truck? Simmons Rockwell is your pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations. Stop searching empty lots and visit simmons-rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at simmons-rockwell.com.
Do you or someone you know have a sports injury? An expert team is now available at St. James Hospital. Our sports medicine team treats a wide range of orthopedic conditions for people of all ages. We offer surgical and non-surgical options, as well as rehab to help you recover as quickly as possible. Whether you're a serious athlete, weekend warrior, or dealing with aches and pains of daily life, our expert team is here for you. Let us help you get back in the game.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
So welcome back for second half. I don't know why. Every time I see that mic, this stupid thing, I have no idea why it does that. Isn't that weird? It's like there's rubbing wires or something in there. So, yeah, keep your head perfectly still.
Nothing but the best for Christmas.
Well, I'm upset because I had it fixed, I thought. That headset. I'm just going to buy a brand new one.
So the Oatkan Knights are taking over. They switched quarterbacks. That was number 5, Jackson Fix. Oh, we got a Hornell player down.
Don't want anyone injured here. Like we talk about Hornell, I think this plan is they're going to be playing next Friday or Saturday, I think it is, at Cortland University. Cortland State College.
Oh.
Against a team from Albany, near Schenectady.
So we don't play
Soda
anybody.
something. I can't remember the name.
So we don't play any of the teams. We played Bath. Well, Bath, yes. We don't play Dansville, Wayland, Honeywell Falls, Wellsville.
Well, you're supposed to stay within your class, apparently. I don't know how this
What
really
class
works.
are we now?
We are Class C. So I'm going to put up on the screen. You'll be able to see
Now, what's
the standings. I'm not sure. They're 8-man football. They don't have a full team. They play 8-man football for the second time in a row. But there you see the.
Are you sure about that, Bob?
Oh, definitely, 100%. They're 8-man football this year and last year.
I knew last year they were, but I talked to Steve Donlan, the coach, and he said that they had a full team.
No.
Because I know they're
maybe full
undefeated.
team. Full team for 8-man. So.
Yeah, they only have 7 guys on for the 8-man team.
Anyways, there you see LeRoy with a 4-1 record. Hornell's right down in 10th. There is a 11 and 12 team, Waterloo and Virtus. Hornell defeated Virtus for their only victory. Have not won a game this year.
Yeah, that was the game that I did.
Yep. Then you conveniently disappeared for 4 weeks. No. How do you like it up there?
Good.
Would they have a soccer game, homecoming? Is that what they do?
Something. They had like a bonfire and a dance and all that. It was sports night. So it's 2nd and 8 for the Oatkan Knights at the Hornell 33. Hornell's not playing bad. They're just down 13-0.
Yeah, it's.
They're tripped up just about at the line of scrimmage, I believe. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
Now, do you work every single day there?
Yeah. Yep. It's called School Security Officer. It's actually a civil service job. That's the quarterback keeper.
Yep.
He's going to get a couple.
Ooh.
I see the superintendent, Alfred Ellman, used to play football for Hornell, Brett Dusenberry.
Oh, yeah, Brett, good man. Hornell gang tackles, you see there that time.
It's going to be about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Hornell down 13-0. 9:31 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I can't imagine they're not going to be called for a delay of game here. Actually, you can see the guy back there counting with his hand.
And there it is.
Yep. The back judge. Did they call him back judge? The guy behind the defense.
He called it was a time. I called the timeout before they ran out of time.
So just going back to that, the Class C standings there. Penn Yan's 5-0. Penn Yan Dundee. We didn't play them. Of course, we did play Attica. E.R. Gananda is 5-1. And the funny thing is, if you look at the thing, Attica is 4-2. They're 3rd. E.R. Gananda is 4th at 5-1. And what happens is, you win, but you also need the teams that you beat to win. So it's based on strength of schedule.
Okay.
So you see that and the people at home can see this, and you'll see that in other places, Letsaw Perry's 4-1, but the teams they beat haven't done that well.
No.
So it would actually do Hornell good if they with the teams that they lost to were all very good teams, and then they at least wouldn't be.
So Letsaw is now Letsaw Perry, because 2 years ago you and I did games together there, and it was just Letsaw. Coolest uniforms I've ever seen for high school.
They still have nice uniforms.
I remember we froze that night, Bob.
Here's the thing, but of course they have all nice new fields and stuff. These schools, they play one game in Perry, one game in Warsaw, and one game in
Letchworth.
Letchworth, yeah. I'm not sure who gets the, I don't know what that leap was at the very end there. See if we can see that on the replay. At that time it was number 61, Evan Clare, leaping in to try to make the tackle, it looked like.
Off.
Again, there's our Hall of Famers that went in, starting back in 1974. A great group of
I remember
athletes.
Rick Mobley playing him. The two fastest people I've ever seen for Hornell, Rick Mobley and Andy Coates, and they were both graduated the same year. It was more of these track meets, and they just dominated. Oh, nice pass and nice catch by that Gadsden on the catch. Patrick.
Yep, Xavier Patrick.
Wearing number 6, which was my son's number, Nate. I see they don't have the names on the back of the jerseys.
Remember, that was part of the Gene Maston weight. You had to qualify, basically,
that's right,
for
yeah. I just remember when Nate decided to go from soccer to football, his jersey magically showed up with the number 6 on it, his favorite number.
Nice.
I'd like to know how that happened.
Uh-oh.
I think we got a scrum there. There was a bad handoff. The ball laid right there on the turf, and I believe the Oatkan Knights recovered. Looks like it was number 58, and that's going to be Ryan Higgins for the Oatkan Knights.
Never got the handoff. That was the worst part of it. They like the 4 wide, don't they?
They do. So let's see if they're going to pass this time.
Well, impossible
it's
action.
going to be a fake pitch. He's going to gain about 5 yards, maybe 4. Oh, there's a late flag.
I wonder if
that's going to be some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, you can see some grabbing at the helmet there. I'm not sure.
Or maybe a face mask.
Yeah, let's see.
No. Yeah, face mask on Hornell.
Looked like Isaiah Adams might have been guilty of it.
That's only a 5-yard penalty. Is there 2 different face masks? Is there like an intentional one where you don't let go?
I'm not sure anymore.
Remember there used to be, yeah.
And then they changed it. They didn't. They switched everything.
So the Oatkan Knights take over, or not take over, but it's 1st and 10 at the Hornell 34. And again, they've got number 5 under center, and that's Jackson Fix. The fix is on.
Good job on the tackle that time by Dominic Lockwood. Dominic missed the first couple games with back issues. He's had some trouble with his back last couple years.
That's kind of a strange one for a young kid to have. Some old fart like me. You'd expect it.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm clean and pure and
a physical specimen.
I'm a specimen, all right.
What, I think he's going to keep it. Nope.
Nice defense.
First man through.
Was there a fumble? So he couldn't. Oh, they're calling him down. See if we can see the ball coming out at all.
We have an Oatkan Knight down. He's getting up, but he's very slow. They're calling out the coach, or their trainer, I should say.
Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. 382-0836, now hiring qualified HVAC and plumbing techs. at Gilio's Plumbing and Heating and Cooling. Give them a call. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny County for over 25 years. In the Italian Villa, the best Italian cuisine around is at the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. $10 for 2 large slices of pizza and a side salad, which is like a large salad, all for $10 at the Italian Villa. Don't forget they have the best toasted subs around as well. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street. We're now 324-6424. Look how happy that laptop looks. Give Ed's Computers a call. Network systems, security systems, laptops, and towers. I want to thank Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambini, your licensed real estate salesperson for Howard Hanna. Just sold the house next to mine. Sun stocks have moved. They're out lock, stock, and barrel, thank God.
Yeah. Now, did they move up in their new place?
No, not yet. The new house isn't done totally yet, but they had to be out because they sold theirs.
Well, that's going to be right to him.
Oh,
the Hornell defensive player just could not close in fast enough.
The replay, and
it looks like 33 was right on his tail. He just couldn't get there. It was Aaron McInerney. Just couldn't get to knock that pass down. And so it's a touchdown for the Oakton Knights, and they'll go up 19-0.
Yeah, they moved there when I was a senior in high school, I believe. Sun stocks.
Now let me ask you,
a long time ago.
The soccer team, how are they doing? I see they have we have a new record holder for the most goals in a year.
Yep, Jack Emo. The soccer team is 13-1, I believe. They've won Livingston County, and they're seeded number 1 in Class B. They beat the number 2 team in the state, Livonia, but when the rankings came out the following week, they only moved up to like 15, Hornell. So I don't know, how they do all the rankings and stuff. So but rankings, sports writer. I don't even know if Hornell has a sports writer anymore. To tell you the truth, I don't know. So.
Yeah, for years we sat up here with Derek Belinsky, and he helped us with all the stats.
And Sean Curran did a great job, and so I'm not sure if those guys are still with him. Today's game brought to you by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. There's Dr. Joseph McKay, 382-3751. Apex Chiropractic is a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Amy Graham, your local farmer's insurance agent, coverage for things you care about, home, auto, and business. Give her a call, 385-3434. She knows a thing or two because she's seen a thing or two, Amy Graham.
Now, is that her son that's number 25?
Yep. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping and Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326. And Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Team, school, sports, work apparel, no order too big, no order too small. You can get tee changed, bumper stickers that say "Don't follow me," construction vehicle, whatever you want, Smitty. I never knew what that meant.
We're over to jump on that.
And it's still free.
And I think Oakton the Knights might have it.
And they do.
Well, I'm not sure whoever dropped that didn't really panic too much.
The problem is, one Hornell player, and you see on the replay, dove for it. Another player tried to pick it up and run with it or something, so you can't do that. That's just not...
I got to say, they got to remember the minute it goes. You're right. Well, LeRoy could really break it open right here, Bobby. Another touchdown. 6:03 to go in the third quarter. They've had a lot of success passing and touchdown.
And he caught it. Nice defense that time.
Yeah. Stripped him of the ball. I think it went right in his hands. And number 20, Adams.
Isaiah Adams.
Stripped him right at the last second.
Because you got to control it all the way to the ground.
What do you have to? You have to make a football move.
Well, not. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No. When you catch, apparently, for touchdowns, you've got to complete the catch right to the whistle, I guess, or whatever. But that's another judgment call type thing.
Brought down, solo tackle by Graham, who comes up limping.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. 2 receivers split right, and nice defense.
Hey, absolutely, he's brought down immediately as soon as he got that handoff.
Austin Golnitz
and Robert Ranger. Is he the cheerleader? If the cheerleader went long, I haven't heard him.
Yep, there they are.
There they are. I didn't hear him at all earlier.
It's that deadening headset you get on.
I think Howard Cosell was a rookie when you got this this headset here.
No, that's the 3rd generation, or 2nd generation. The one I have is the 3rd generation headset. I'm going to buy another one of these because I never have any trouble with it. That one, even though those are, I bought those because you guys complained.
I'd like to know how many years I've been doing this. I know I was doing it when Nate played, and that was the 2004, 2005. It was his 2nd year. So I'm going to say I've been doing this probably 18, 19 years, maybe longer.
We'll be back.
Used to do it.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus
Field goal. Not even close.
Nope. So Hornell will take over.
I'm not sure why they tried. I mean, they were having a lot of success passing. I think I'd have gone for another 1st down or a touchdown.
And the good thing, like I was saying about Logan Snyder here, he is only a junior.
Yes.
He'll be back next year, which is going to be even nicer to have him back. And Hornell is such a young team. Isaiah Adams, we've mentioned him. I don't know how many times. And he's only in 10th grade. You know, Xavier Patrick in 11th. McInerney.
I'm trying to let's see here. We have
Golnitz.
1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5, 6 seniors is all on the team. Is that a timeout?
That's strange, wasn't it? Today's game brought to you by your friends at Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmont Industrial Park, 324-1746. Now hiring. But don't forget they're a 3M distributor as well as DuPont paint, the best paint in the world and chemicals. Thanks everybody at Strobel's. St. James Hospital and Dr. Ali Mansour, sports medicine physician, 385-3740. Thanks, Amber Mansour. Thanks, everybody at St. James Hospital. Injured, they've got you covered.
Thank you, Grace Smith, Nurse Smith.
Yep, everybody that works at the hospital. First Heritage Federal Credit Union open a Apex checking account today. Log on to FHFCU.org for more information. They got Apex Savings, Apex Checking. Apex means the best. That's what Apex Chiropractic, too, Dr. Joe McKay. I want to thank our friends at the Dagan Funeral Home. Jim Dagan, Laura Peak, only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. The Dagan Funeral Home.
Hornell's 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Pitch.
There we go. Oh, unfortunately, he ran right into his own man. But he's still going.
Yeah, nice job.
He's got a first down. And that's number 6, Xavier Patrick. He'd had more than that if he didn't run up the back of his own blocker.
Well, I think he was. It was tough because he had 3 defensive players there. He was. I think no matter which way he went, he was going to get caught.
So again, it's 1st and 10. Ball's at their own 34. Gain of about 14. Oh, right in the middle. I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. Well, maybe not.
Oh, nice.
Got knocked down by Graham. I'm not sure what. There was a flag there. I didn't see any block at the back. I didn't see him grab a face mask, so I'm not sure what that was all about. Not sure who he passed that to. There was nobody around.
Block in the back by Hornell.
Boy, I didn't see that.
I didn't, yeah.
I don't know what number it was. I didn't see anybody else around. I just saw Graham come flying out of the middle of nowhere. And so after that nice run from Hornell, now they give the ball back. And
yep.
LeRoy's going to have a 1st and 10. It looks like it, well, 1st and goal at the 6.
Need more button hooks. Yeah, he's coming back for the ball. Seriously, and Hornell has been doing it for years. Even since I was high school, they love to throw the bomb. They love to throw the bomb or throw it. You never see any 5-yard, crossing pattern down in the middle ever. And it's been happening for years. And
I still remember when Paul Quinlan, Bob Carlin, and Bob Shepard played, and they just bombed it away. And oh boy, they were good.
Fumble.
Looks like LeRoy still has the ball.
Just not even a clean handoff.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, just.
Would they lose? They lost what, about 1? He's going to take it in himself there. That's a touchdown by the quarterback, Jackson Fix. He just kept the ball and kind of weaved his way in and out.
Yep.
They're going to go up 25-0.
That score, LeRoy Knights 25, Hornell 0.
That's good.
Extra point's good. It makes the score 20. LeRoy Oatkan Knights 26. Hornell Red Raiders 0.
Do you or someone you know have a sports injury? An expert team is now available at St. James Hospital. Our sports medicine team treats a wide range of orthopedic conditions for people of all ages. We offer surgical and non-surgical options, as well as rehab to help you recover as quickly as possible. Whether you're a serious athlete, weekend warrior, or dealing with aches and pains of daily life, our expert team is here for you. Let us help you get back in the game.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. No one likes shopping for insurance. It's complicated. That's where the Ryan Agencies step in. As your personal insurance shoppers, they wade through dozens of top companies to find your best insurance value. Let good people help you make smart choices. Contact the Ryan Agencies today.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Okay, welcome back. Nice run.
Patrick with the return. Brings it out to about the 33-yard line of Hornell. Patrick comes off limping after that return.
Xavier Patrick's having the trainer look at something down there.
You come off limping after that return. Looks like he's kind of just run. Looks like he's got it under control. So Hornell's taking over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
I don't know if you heard it. I go, I'm going to do my own documentary on Dylan Dunn because his college career he hit 700 home runs.
I heard that. I thought that's what he said. 700 home runs. Wow.
I was down there. I told all the other honorees, I go, you guys did nothing. This guy hit 7 home runs in college. He decided to turn down that multi-million-dollar contract in MLB.
And that was Landy Gagston. That was a good run back.
So a fumble recovered by LeRoy.
Oh, I didn't even see that, Bob. Yeah. Because that was a nice run. Well, Hornell's just kind of hanging their heads and just turning it over every time they get the ball lately.
Yeah, like we saw against Haverling. Hornell was winning at halftime against Haverling here. Then all of a sudden had turnover in the second half, and Haverling ended up pulling away big. Like I said, they're a young team, only going to get better. You know, so I'm interested to see how everyone, Logan Snyder makes out and stuff, but these guys get better and better. And the offensive line will get stronger and bigger because there's a lot of offensive linemen coming back next year as well. Because that's one of the problems that Snyder has, or even the running game and stuff like that, is when you don't have the protection that much.
Right.
You know, the whole package has to come together. And I know these coaches will do it. I was going to have Dylan Dunn and Scavell play catch out there. I wanted to see Dunn go out for a pass. Remember those great days?
I do.
Just going out with them, he'd just launch it. You know that when you're throwing the bomb in those, you knew you had great receivers out there. They could 6'4" receivers that could catch it.
Schwartz, I remember that. Aaron Schwartz.
Yep. Not Aaron, Jordan.
Or Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Yep. No, not Jordan. Yes, Jordan.
Yep, Jordan. He went into the Hall of Fame last year.
I saw him. I remember that he made, in the sectionals, he made 2 catches, which should have made like ESPN. I'm like, wow, he's really gotten good. He got better every game. Jordan. Yes, Jordan.
Oops. Here, may repeat myself.
Keegan Pierce.
Tight end.
He came in, played tight end, same as, isn't that what Dunn played also? Or did he play receiver?
I can't, I think he was receiver. I can't remember anymore, isn't that funny?
I think we get it off one more play before the end of this quarter.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down and 8 from the Hornell 31.
Maybe they're just going to let it go out. My clock's way behind, so I apologize about that.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, the LeRoy Knights 26 and Hornell Red Raiders 0.
So we go to the 4th. We'll be back.
Do you or someone you know have a sports injury? An expert team is now available at St. James Hospital. Our sports medicine team treats a wide range of orthopedic conditions for people of all ages. We offer surgical and non-surgical options, as well as rehab to help you recover as quickly as possible. Whether you're a serious athlete, weekend warrior, or dealing with aches and pains of daily life, our expert team is here for you. Let us help you get back in the game.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. No one likes shopping for insurance. It's complicated. That's where the Ryan Agencies step in. As your personal insurance shoppers, they wade through dozens of top companies to find your best insurance value. Let good people help you make smart choices. Contact the Ryan Agencies today.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Okay, welcome back.
Oh, knocked down. That was beautiful. Knocked down by number 36, Austin Golnitz. He come right straight through the line, got right up in the air. It's going to be 4th and 8. 26. I don't think they'll try a field goal this time. Turn around, Hornell.
Oh, chance for an interception there.
That was knocked down by Logan Snyder. I won't say knocked down, but he played good defense on that one.
Yep, Snyder. Like I said, he's been very good on defense too.
Yep. What grade's he in?
11th.
Okay.
Yep. He's also looks like he's the captain of the defense too, because he's the one they call the plays into him as well.
No strange thing as I look down through here, it's not that I don't know a lot of these kids. I've never seen any of these last names.
Actually, it was better that Logan didn't catch that ball.
Yeah.
Because it was 4th down, I forgot. Nice run. Nice little cutback too.
Yeah, that was one of the nicer runs of the evening.
We're not gonna. Oh.
And that off.
Nice tackle.
That's Patrick.
That time number 30. Merrick Cook on the tackle.
Just can't seem to turn those jets on. Remember the days when you had like the Austin Dwyers or the David Zapata? They were so fast.
It was enough for a first down, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, no criticism here.
Nice.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass.
It was. Oh.
He looked strong, too.
Yeah, that's when he's got a strong arm. What he was doing, I think, earlier in the year, too, he was throwing off his back foot a lot. You know, and I think he did that one, too, but you can see the strength in his arm. That's why I said I can't wait to see how he improves.
Remember the Acton kid got better and better and better each game.
He was someone that he was bad, you know, for a while.
Ended up being a pretty darn good quarterback.
He's a good kid too. I mean, you know, Logan's a great kid. They're all good kids, you know, just trying so hard and practicing all the time.
I don't know any of these boys.
Ooh.
Graham, I don't know him. I talked to his grandfather at halftime. I don't know a kid on the team. I do miss the fact when I used to sub at the Hornell High School, I knew everybody because I subbed almost every single day that I had off, you know, of my regular job.
I see a lot of the kids because I'm at all the events and doing all the other games, and they come support.
How's the girls' soccer?
They're very good too. They're in second place. Haverling's undefeated at 15-0. Hornell girls played tonight. I didn't hear how they did. They had their last final regular season game. Oh, and they're at no time.
Wow, he just about picked him up and ran into the end zone with him. Oh.
Are they going to call grounding? And it's so unfortunate, you know what I mean?
That was an awful late flag.
I think he was. Oh, no, they're going to call defense that time. Because he was trying to unload it to one of the receivers. I'm not sure if it was McInerney that came back.
What does that signal mean, Bob? Do you know?
Let's see. So it was after the fact. It was an unsportsmanlike act. Did they taunt, maybe?
I know the kid picked it up.
It was taunting.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
These kids watch too much ESPN.
If not other things, you know what I mean? It's just social media, and you know, I thrive on it. That's how I make my money, and it's a lot of great things, but it's horrible for a lot of other things.
I like social media to make me laugh. That's about the only thing I use it for.
See, I got on TikTok for just to see what the big rave is about. I don't even look at it anymore. Anytime something pops up, it's so stupid, and I don't even know the thrill of it. Hornell does have some of the best uniforms in Section 5, I think, though, don't you? The colors, I love the red.
Yeah. I remember for years they wore pants I think Billy Murray donated, the red ones.
Don't forget, we'll be streaming tomorrow night the Hall of Fame dinner and inductee speeches, so that'll be tomorrow night as well on Play Sports YouTube.
There we go.
Oh, a little bit too far outside.
But that's the type of pass you've been talking about all night long, just something quick like that.
Yeah. But I want, how about coming across the middle?
Right.
You know what I mean? You never see something across the middle to a tight end or anything. And it's not just, it's happened for the last 30 years. You just never saw it. You'd see it once in a great while. All of a sudden, you'd see a tight end. Of course, I don't even know if Hornell has a true tight end this year.
We had a few good ones. Remember Scott Young, we had Eric Davidson.
Yeah.
You had Keegan Pierce.
Right. And we did it. You saw flashes and stuff like that. How about receivers crossing? You never really saw them cross 5 and in, or 5 yards and in, 10 yards and in. No blocking at all.
Nothing.
But they'll get it. Tough year this year will turn into a good year next year.
Didn't you say that last year?
I can't even remember. Third down and 14.
Yes, he's a little guy, but he's only in 10th grade.
Hands.
He's gonna kick himself for that one.
And now look at, I love Snyder's go back pass and let it fly. He's got a great arm.
I'm not even sure that wasn't for Adams at first, but McInerney ended up with the drop. But it's kind of awkward because he was running backwards at the last few seconds, trying to get up underneath it.
Yeah, it might have been tipped. Yeah, he put his arm up there. I was watching the replay of the replay at that time. You guys don't have the benefit, but it looked like McInerney, it wouldn't have been a clean catch.
You're right, Bob. He does have a nice arm when he gets the time.
I think he scrambled. I think they have him scrambling too much. Watch him leave the pocket too many times when he's not under duress. You know what I mean? That's nice right there. Perfect. Flag.
Gonna get a hold.
It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be against Hornell. I think there's something defensively.
Is that? Well, I hope that's not 20 that just went down. Not that I hope it's anybody, but.
Oh yeah! Wow. The number 33, I think it was, for
33 for it would be Tony Tonzi. Jack Tonzi.
It looked like he right up and threw him. Look at this play right here. You can see it on. Watch. Ooh, blindside hit. That's what it was. Blindside. Okay. We watched the replay again, but it was a blindside hit. I guess that's why you don't have receivers cutting across the middle. But he's not supposed to do that. That's why it's a penalty. I hope he's all right.
Remember when they used to do that and it wasn't a penalty? They'd just light people up.
Yeah. I think it's more the wind knocked out of them. Don't want anyone injured.
No.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
In doing the work you do, if you're you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hand off.
That's Patrick with the run, but he's not going anywhere. I think he's got taken down right about the line of scrimmage. As the clock keeps ticking, Hornell's down 26-0. Trying to put on a drive here. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the LeRoy Oatkan Knight 34. Oh, and number 20's going back in.
Good.
Tough kid.
Hey, here we go. Let's go, Raiders. Hey, hey, here we go. Let's go, Raiders. Raiders.
I think he maybe got the wind knocked out.
Yeah, I hope that's all it was.
Nice run that time by.
I thought maybe 58 there when they'd give him a flag. He hit the quarterback way after he pitched the ball. And the referee was right on top of it, but no. And then 58, what was his name? Ryan Higgins was pointing at the quarterback, pointing at Snyder. Like, he didn't do anything.
They threw a penalty at the very end because the guy from LeRoy, number 33 again, that Tonzi, made another late hit. The game was over, and he came and pushed the Hornell kid. Come on, Kay.
Come on, you're up 26-0.
I know.
Really. It's not like you're
start acting, a little more human.
Temper, yeah. Well, maybe Hornell's gonna penalize us, get penalized right into the end zone. They finally scored.
There's no need for it. That's the funny thing.
Never knew any need for it, and especially when you're up 26-0 with 6 minutes to go. And that's Graham, first one through. He doesn't get the ball much, but I was impressed the last time. The last game I saw. He's a tough kid.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to outrun anybody, or he just goes right straight forward between the center and the guard, and the tackle and the guard.
Did you finish all your treats?
I finished a lot of them.
Take them with you. We try not to sound like we're criticizing any kids, even like this Tanja or something. It's just like, we forget they're kids, too, you know what I mean? Forget they're 16, 17 years old. And
well, with all those sophomores, they're probably just, 14, 15?
Nice tackle that time.
I'm a little partial. I'll criticize the other team.
Well, it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, Hornell. Punch it.
See Rangers coming out to go along the sideline here for something.
Yeah, I haven't heard his name much. So he had a real good game, that first game that I did. He's going to roll out right in the...
See how he scrambles and does that rollout?
Yeah.
I think he's so much better when he drops back and passes. Give it a sec. Take a 2-step or 3-step drop, and if nothing's open, then you can might have to scramble. But they have him running too much.
That's been Hornell's forte for as many years I can remember. That quarterback sprinting out to one side or the other. Stay in the pocket for a second, if there is a pocket.
Well, it might be tough when Rangers going over to the ambulance, looks like. or going into the locker room.
Yeah, I mean, he's walking on his own. He's got something. He doesn't look like he's hurt.
Maybe he's got the flu. It's starting to the uptick. Did you get your flu shots, do you?
No, I've never had one.
I never did up until last year. I'm glad I did because I didn't get the flu at all last year. Usually I get the flu once every year a little bit. I didn't get it at all.
I did get the vid. I got that over the summer finally.
And I thank our friends at Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan for all your support over the last few years. And how about MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, shirts optimization, blog content, and so much more. Butler Activity and Concrete, City View Towing and Transport Auto Repair through G4 7400. And proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989, John N. Dagan, General and Trial Practice. Thanks, John. Gray Manufacturing Industries, Trend Industry Engineering Consulting and Manufacturing since 2006. YN Chiropractic, over 30 years experience of back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs at YN Chiropractic. In Rustic Lux, don't throw that piece of furniture away, bring it into Rustic. You ever been into Rustic Lux? It's right over here. Looking for a great Christmas gift. Check it out. It's a huge, that whole place that used to be over here.
Right.
It's awesome, you know.
When I was a kid, that was Seneca Bowl.
Yeah. Used to be the AMC dealership.
Yeah. Then it was the hot dog pool table place for a while.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I ate a couple hot dogs there.
I ate there once, and it was good.
Yeah.
Just once.
It's hard to open a place based just on hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I always judge a place on how good they make their mac salad.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, if they don't make good mac salad, they don't make a lot of other things very good. But yeah, if you're thinking for something for Christmas, just off the wall, check out Rustic Lux.
See, my wife does all that stuff. Buys all the stuff and paints it.
Yeah, no time that time.
Oh, and that was 4th down.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looked like Quinn Stillman is on the end that time for Hornell trying to block 2 guys, and that's never going to work out. Like I said, that's usually, why Snyder doesn't have a lot of time to throw.
That was too bad because they hit it down to, the 6-yard line? Looks like Hornell's putting a lot of their subs in.
The one thing about this new system I've got here with the scoreboard and everything, it's hard to run it very good because if you shut the scoreboard off to show commercials or whatever, there's no pause for it. And then you turn it back on, it sets the clock to 0. Oh. So I gotta, and it's, I've had this thing for 2 years, but I waited to start just using it this year because they finally came out with updates that made, gave you instant replay, gave all this stuff. They never had it before. Plus the clock only counted up like European soccer.
Right.
So I said I couldn't use it now, but I'm going to send them a message and say, you got to make a few other corrections. That's one of them. You should have a scoreboard where we can bring it down, and when you bring it back up, it doesn't go to 0.
Uh-oh. He's gone. Wow, who's that? Is that number 11? That's the 11 that just went into the game. That Austin Hooker's fast.
Yeah. I think it's Ashton Hooker. Yep.
Better get my glasses checked here. Right there, quit looking down real quick.
I just have the end of it, unfortunately, the replay. Whoops, because I knew that didn't go back far enough.
I believe he got hit right at the line of scrimmage, didn't he?
Yeah, he rolled off. He bumped a few guys, spun, and then got free. Hornell did play their hearts out, though. You know what I mean? They just tried so hard, and it's going to be
turnovers
outside.
Killed them.
Yeah, turnovers killed them, and I just hate to.
They're just a young team.
Yeah.
Get him in the weight room just because that line's got to hold a little longer. And your quarterback can only be as good as
if he's not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
If he's got to hurry everything, he's just.
You could put Scavo back there if he's suffering. Yeah, so when I said how bad he was playing, it's basically because the support around him is not the greatest either. Not just him.
There you go. That's a nice kick. A couple of his were knuckleballs tonight. That puts LeRoy up 33-0. They'll be kicking off to Hornell. Not a lot to say. Hornell's being blank tonight.
So LeRoy will go to 5-1. I'm not sure what Penyan Dundee has done tonight. We don't know any of the other scores, unfortunately. Hornell will drop to 1-5.
So weird. I mean, we used to have 2 or 3 other people up here with us.
Only for 1 or 2 years. They didn't do it very long. I didn't like anybody up here.
Must be we intimidated people. We were so good.
I just gave them scowling looks. And again, there's our next broadcast, besides the live stream tomorrow of the Hall of Fame dinner. That will be live Monday, or I'll be live Monday. Unless you want to go do volleyball with me. 6:15, Hornell at Waco.
Match. I think for years it was kind of a forgotten sport. I didn't know we had a volleyball team. Boy, that's been the last few years. It's picked right up as a fall sport.
I want to thank Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team School Sports Work Apparel. Valley Apparel and Designs.
Okay, and that's number 4 with the ball. That's Logan Slater again. Hornell's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 33. This will be total confusion here for a minute because they're probably trying to get all their subs in.
Yeah. Today's game brought to you by Hess's Tree and Stump Removal Bucket Truck Services, Chipping Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose 324-1326. And our local farmers insurance agent, Amy Graham, coverage for things you care about. She knows a thing or two because she's seen a thing or two. Amy Graham, bump, 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 bump. The old farmers insurance. And we talked about Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Genesee Street in Hornell, 382-3751. Professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder.
I asked him for a couple hints the last time I went to see him for a chiropractor about lifting.
Just overthrown that time.
Yeah. He's got a nice ball.
Yep.
He's got time.
Reggie Gambino again, Howard Hanna. Come on, Reggie, sell every house on my street. I have no neighbors on either side right now. Everyone's moved out.
Nothing wrong with that.
My plan has worked.
Seemed like the last time I was at your house a couple of years ago when we were always picking you up, I think it was like a domestic outside. The clothes were laying in the front lawn.
Where?
Next door.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
And I recommended those people to move in. There's Graham. That's the worst part. I recommended those people to live next door to John, to the renter.
That was horrible.
And they turned into another. These guys they're married now. These people.
Yeah, they got a kid.
Yeah. Thanks, Ed's Computers. Look how happy that laptop is. He's got great service from Ed's Computers. Towers, laptop sells brand new ones. Also does great service.
Seems like he's been around forever.
Yep. 2 years older than me, Ed is.
Say he's younger than I am.
Great, probably just like talking to Ed. He's always got some interesting things going on.
He's got some daughters that were good athletes, doesn't he?
That's Hunter Mosier for Hornell, running that time. Yeah, all his kids or his daughters. He had 3 daughters. They're all great track runners.
Yeah.
His oldest daughter, Anna, was like a national champion in the 400 or something. National champion for Geneseo College. It was on the news and everything. Really amazing runners. Good chance to get all the other kids in, and nice punt.
It's number 20, Isaiah Adams, doing the punting for Hornell.
Why is that guy going after it, number 21?
I thought that was Deion Sanders going after that, number 21. I see Rangers back over here. I didn't see him come over. I didn't see. Must be they did something for him at the ambulance, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. Oxygen.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do? Yeah.
Minute 15 seconds to go.
Maybe they gave the old light in the eye.
Yeah, there you go.
Look in the ear.
Yeah.
You know, I go to the doctors all the time. They never look in your ears or anything anymore. You know, I don't know. You know, look in your eyes or.
Maybe on your chart it said they looked in there and saw nothing.
Yeah. They said, why even look? They can see through the other side.
There you go. They're going to kneel on it and call it a day.
Well, hats off to Hornell. And I mean, like I said, I could be a little too critical sometimes, but I love the kids. I see them all the time, and I know they try so hard too. The same thing with all the sports.
I always wish they at least score. You know what I mean?
I know it's you know it's upsetting for me because I live and die with these guys too. You know,
right?
I've done every game for 34 years. This is my 34th year of doing this, and it just we've had some great times. You want them to win every single time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we were spoiled for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, that's it.
Yeah, that's going to be the final.
Score is going to be the LeRoy Oatkan Knights 33, the Hornell Red Raiders 0.
So you and I will be traveling to Cortland next week for. I've never been to. Oh no, I have been to Cortland. I went Hornell state semifinals. Hornell was in for women's in 2012 women's soccer. Remember that?
I think Nate played when he played for St. John Fisher. They played there once.
Yep, it's a big stadium.
If I remember right, and the field is elevated up off the ground. Like you,
yeah,
the turf, you had to step down from the turf onto the ground. They built it up.
I never noticed that, but could be.
I remember it was something really strange.
If it's not like that, I want to have what you were having that night.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Smitty. And again, don't forget, we'll see you tomorrow night if you want to tune in for the Hall of Fame dinner, or the actual speech part of it.
I'm going to go watch an 8-year-old flag football at Hamburg tomorrow.
That sounds fun. Hamburg. Is Hamburg north, south of Buffalo? Where is it?
I think it's south.
South. Put your GPS on so you don't get lost there.
I know how to get there.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, and then Sunday's got a hockey game. Oh, all right, Bryce.
Yep, thank you very much,
everybody,
Smitty.
thank you, and have a good night. Be safe.
We'll see everybody later.
Looking for a truck? Simmons Rockwell is your pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations. Stop searching empty lots and visit Simmons-Rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality, pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at Simmons-Rockwell.com.
Do you or someone you know have a sports injury? An expert team is now available at St. James Hospital. Our sports medicine team treats a wide range of orthopedic conditions for people of all ages. We offer surgical and non-surgical options, as well as rehab to help you recover as quickly as possible. Whether you're a serious athlete, weekend warrior, or dealing with aches and pains of daily life, our expert team is here for you. Let us help you get back in the game.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports your hometown. Unlike online insurance companies based thousands of miles away, the good people at the Ryan Agencies live and invest here, consistently supporting hundreds of local organizations. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
St. James Hospital in Hornell is a great place to be a nurse.
The best part of my job at St. James is our sense of community. Whether you're sick or if you're injured or if you need a CPR course, I feel that we're here to address your needs.
St. James Hospital is hiring skilled and compassionate nurses for our state-of-the-art emergency, inpatient, and surgery departments. In addition, we are offering $15,000 sign-on bonuses for RNs and $5,000 for LPNs. Come join our tight-knit community that cares for you as much as we care about our patients.